Hey everyone, for today's print and paint, we will be doing Minato from Naruto. The model is primed with Vallejo black primer, and we're going to start with the zenithal highlight. For the base layer of his skin tone, I mixed some medium and burnt flesh together. For the second layer, I use natural flesh. Minato's skin is pretty light, so we're just building up to it. To finish off the skin tone, we'll be using highlight skin for the highlight. Here's a side-by-side comparison showing the difference when adding the highlight. Both of them look good, but the one on the left is more accurate to the character's skin tone. For the pants, I started off with this magic blue from the Army Painter Speed set. I also use the same color for his sleeves, his shoes, and his neck sleeve thingy. For the Joni jacket, I used orc skin. For Minato's cape, I used highlight skin for the base color. I then used Vallejo white for the highlight. wanted to darken up his pants a little bit, so I used this ultramarine blue for the shadows. I then mixed this flat blue and white together and used it on the pants again to help blend the two colors together. Here's a quick before and after just so you guys can see the difference. I used that same color mix on the sleeves and shoes and the neck sleeve, just making sure not to completely cover over the original blue. Minato's hair is yellow, so we'll be using this Vallejo yellow paint to make his hair yellow. Here I'm making his bag and side pocket and his leg wrap white because we're going to paint it a different color, but we don't want to paint directly over blue because then it won't look how we want it to look. I'm using hardened leather from the Army Painter Speed Set for his back bag and side pocket. This print here will be part of the base. There's some chains attached to it, so I'm using this Vallejo metal color for the chain, and I also used it for the kunai blade. For the base, we're going to start off with Gravelord Gray as the base color. I'm using Stonewall Gray for the dry brush method. I'm just trying to get the edges of the rock to pop out a bit more and create extra detail. I then dry brush some silver on the edges to help it pop out even more. To finish off the base, I used Earthshade Contrast Paint all around the base, but mainly in the darker areas. I just felt like adding some brown to the stone would make it look a little more realistic. Here's another before and after just so you guys can see the difference. Let me know if you guys want me to do this before and after thing in future videos. I also wanted to add some extra detail to his bandages, so I mixed some dark wood and hardened leather and dry brushed it. For the cape, I really wanted the patterns to pop, so I tried this Vallejo Bloody Red paint, and it came out pretty good. This part took a lot of time because I'm trying to stay within the pattern, so sorry if my hand keeps getting in the way. His headband is blue, so I'm using flat blue. For the metal part of his headband, I'm using the same metal paint I used on the chains and kunai earlier. Now I'm doing the details on his face. I started off with painting his yellow eyebrows. I used the same yellow I used for his hair, then started making the black border around the eyes. His eyes are light blue, so I use black to create the border around the iris. I can't paint blue directly over black because then it won't be a light blue, so I used white first and then blue. To finish off the eyes, I used black to create the pupil and then white again for a small highlight. For the smoke parts, I sprayed Gravelord Gray towards the bottom of the model to create the shadows, and then sprayed white towards the top for the highlight. These are MINATO's Resingons. I used blue translucent resin for this and hand painted some gloss varnish on it. Now that we're done painting all of our pieces, we can start to assemble our print. If any of you watching would like to further support me, are interested in purchasing one of my prints, or want to share your own work on similar projects, you can reach me at FiguresForge3D on TikTok and Instagram. Links for my socials are in the description. We're now towards the end of the video, so if you liked the video, then like it. If you didn't, just do it anyways. Comment, subscribe, bell thingy. Thanks, bye.